everyone and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. Now we're going to be kicking off the building stuff with something a little crazy. And no, it's not this beamer, nor the fact that we're out here in the Mexican desert, out in the middle of pure sunshine, cactus and sand. But this time we're going to be building something a little bit more British, shall we say. Here we are. Just looks like an old transit van, right? Nothing too major. Well, what we're about to do to this thing is quite something, let me just put it that way. So let's head into the festival and go and see if we can do this thing, but I really hope we can. So here we are back with custom upgrades. So if we go into here and then custom upgrades, this is going to make or break this vehicle. What can we put in it? We have a few more options. A V8, inline 4 turbo rally, 7.2 litre V8, or a 7 litre. Oh, I think we're going to have to go 7 litre V8 and all-wheel drive. Because as the title suggests, we're making a drag van. Aero, can we do anything at the front? No, not really. At the back? No, not really. At the furthest back? Still no, not really. I'm not getting many good options here, but we are going to go ahead and take the bumpers off just to save a little bit of weight. Now we are going to go all the way down to the bottom here and go for drag tyres, and we'll make them slightly wider at the front and very wide at the back. 255s, not too bad, but could always be wider. However, that is not the concern. We've got to go and build this thing all the way up, put every upgrade on it that we can, and then we're going to go and see what this thing does. I don't think we're going to need some race transmissions. Maybe the 7-speed. Actually, no, we should be good with our usual. Now, differentials have changed a lot in this game, so we're going to go with a race diff. Like usual, race brakes, of course, and hopefully, if I remember rightly, we should have, where is it? Off-road springs and dampers. So we'll go to race front anti-roll bars, race rear, and then of course we're going to make this thing extremely light. So all that's left now is to build up the engine. Now this could be the stupidest thing I've ever made, but there's only one way to find out. Let's go throw everything we can at this tiny little transit, and throw everything at this van that we have. We're running 900 and something horsepower, which is actually kind of crazy. There we go, 937. It's actually quite costly at over 100,000 credits, but well, anything just to have a little bit of fun in this game, hey. Right, we'll go ahead, let that save, and go check out the paint too. But before we do that, let's mess around with the tuning. So there's one thing I want this fan to do, and it used to be pretty good at it. So let's go and see. Let's move all of these gears so far back, but we only need the first 2. Because of course the entire tuning system has changed in this game, we've got a little bit of sort of space to work with. So we're going to go and move this all the way back. And if this works, this tune will be up on the storefront, and the download links to it will be in the descriptions if you want this tune on your own transit van, providing it works. But yeah, alignment, we'll go ahead and zero that out, and zero that out. And anti-roll bars. Here's where the fun begins. We're going to make those completely stiff front and back. And then we'll do the same for springs, damping, and other assorted bits and pieces too. Okay, so here we are now in paint for going to put some paint on this thing. We've got some advanced painting options. Paint group number 1 is just a normal standard piece of the van. And I'm guessing paint job number 2 is the grille. Is the grille? Does it do any? Have we found the first bug, maybe? Let's go and paint that black, and then we'll go and do paint group number 2. Alright, we'll go ahead and make that a... we'll go ahead and make that that. Why? Why not? And then slightly off colour bonnet, sure. And now we're going to go and take this outside to go and see if this thing has done what I want it to do. And if it does, then, well, let's just say I'm going to be impressed. So here is our van out in the wild. So we'll go ahead, line up just about here. Now, I want to try something. Can I get this thing to do what it used to do? Nearly. Very, very nearly. I think if we're good, if we're quick. It's here! It's here, look at that. Would you look at that? We have made a successful wheelie van. I can't believe that. That is absolutely crazy. This thing has done exactly what I wanted it to do, with a little bit of coaxing. But we have made a wheelie van. Now, this van is a drag build, so now we're going to take it out to the drag strip and actually see what it does. Right, here we go, lining up at the drag strip. Let's see. Any second, we shall go now. We do have a wheelie off the line. Is this thing actually good? Going through so many different gears. The front is going all kinds of haywire. And we have 151 through the camera. Not too bad, but I feel like this thing could do a lot better. Let me retune it quickly. Okay, so here we are now with a retuned drag van. Let's go ahead, line it up here. And can we do the brake tactic? Kind of. Let's go! There's still a little wheelie off the line, that's fantastic. Right, we're going forward again. There is also that racing 7.2 litre, which I think I will go ahead and probably toss into this thing. Can we beat 151? Nope, we cannot. So, it is time for the racing 7.2 litre. Let's go and try that out. Where is it? There it is. Oh my. Racing 7.2 litre V8. And of course, we've got a twin turbo it. And throw on all of the other upgrades. So I'll do that. Alright, so after that little upgrading spree, we're at 1,356 brake horsepower and in S1. Oh god, I dread to think how this is going to drive. Well, here we are now with 1,000 brake horsepower plus. Let's go line ourselves up over here. We'll just go past the center. So, can I hold in the clutch? And away we go! It still does the wheelie off the line, but it is so much quicker. Oh wow, we're up into third. Come on, we need to beat 151 with this thing. And indeed we have 173. Now let's just keep going to see what speed we can get out of this thing. Come on, will it turn? Surprisingly it does. Can we get to 200? No, but we can get to rocks. Okay, so here we are now on the motorway, which is probably a very, very bad idea to be taking this thing along. But before we do that, let's go ahead and just fix the suspension very, very quickly, because it is still definitely in wheelie build mode. But let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to save this and absolutely floor it down the motorway. So, away we go! Can we beat 170, no, 186, I think it was? I'm not too sure. So we're off to a fairly decent start. Past Horizon Arcade, please don't haul me into it.
Round one is a go!
Never mind. In a minute, I'm busy in a drag van. Right, let's see. What can we do? 187, 188, 189, 190. Can we get 200 in this thing? If we can, I shall be surprised.
400 yards. Turn sharp left.
Be quiet, sat-nav. I think 196 is all we're going to get out of this thing. Let's see. Downhill.
In 100 yards. Turn sharp left.
Yeah, that sat-nav's getting on my nerves. 196 is about... sat-nav, I know where I'm going! But still, 196 is about the best we're going to get. So, I'm actually going to go and be useful now and go and do that speed zone. Right, that is the Horizon 5 drag van. So, if you're new to here and you like Horizon 5 content, trust me, there's going to be a lot more of it. And, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. So, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and share this video because it does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you're new. I make videos twice a week, and leave a comment. I love to read them. I try to upload as many as I possibly can. Thank you very much for watching. And, yeah, the next part, the Let's Play, will be up soon. And, also, that happened. Right. I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. I even tuned this thing so it wasn't in drag van mode anymore and it still wheelied. Impressive.